Hello, and what's up, you guys? It's Laringe here, bringing you some YouTube content because I don't do that very often. So I decided to play a little bit of Hearthstone because I don't usually do that on stream. Because honestly, I think it's kind of boring unless I'm doing something else at the same time. For example, if I'm in World of Warcraft waiting for queues, excuse me, I'll jump into a game of Hearthstone. So, alright, so first I'm going to go over my deck and then we're going to try it out. I'm probably going to play a Zoo deck. I do have this aggro hunter, but I prefer my Warlock deck, which is pretty much Zoo. Lotheb, 2 Doom Guards, 2 Defender Vargases, 1 Dark Iron Dwarf, 1 Harvest Golem, nothing above 5, 2 new Harvest Golems, 2 new Urbani Eggs, 2 Knife Jugglers, 2 Iron Beak Owls, which is kind of an interesting one. That one's extremely debatable as to whether or not you should play it. It's kind of like it adds additional removal. You could probably play like Corruption instead of Iron Beak Owl. But 2 Haunted Creepers, 2 Direwolf Alphas, 2 Voidwalkers, 2 Blood Gnomes, 2 Flamens, 2 Abusive Sergeants, 2 Power Overwhelmings, and 2 Soulfires. That's pretty much your standard Zoo deck. You could get rid of the Power Overwhelmings for the 1-drop with Death Rattle, or that gets +1/+1 every time you drop something with Death Rattle, the Undertaker, but I don't like that card as much. So we do have that. I think this is the aggro mage. I tried it out. It might be control mage. Yeah, this is the control mage. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get to, let's say, rank 15. That's not the Zoo deck. Unfortunately, this is not a live stream as well, so I cannot play the music I want to. A worthy opponent. Yes.
Gul'dan versus
Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
So right now,
Shall be mine.
the big thing with hunter decks is they have really good aggro decks right now. What the heck?
Why do you call?
So actually I'm not sitting on the best starting hand. Usually I'll end up with 2 creatures. Coin.
1 shot, 1 kill.
Okay. That's an interesting choice. Okay. Now I actually have a pretty solid hand. Nirvana egg with Power Overwhelming is pretty sick. So next turn it'll consist of Haunted Creeper and the Power Overwhelming, and then I'll hit him in the head, as well as get a 4/4 afterwards. So that's pretty solid. The fact that he's using his coin on turn 2 is actually really good because that means it's not a control deck. I can either deal 6 damage or 4. I think this is the better move. I wonder what he's going to do with that archer. If he doesn't do anything with it, I'll run the Haunted Creeper into it next turn, as well as play the Abusive Sergeant and him in the head for 6. The Nirvana egg's pretty good though. This also means his deck is really top heavy. Okay.
Get in there, fight, maggot!
Get in there and fight, maggot! Bum, bum. I'm trying to think what could be in his hand. I mean, granted, he's ranked 20. I'll still fire that. Or I'll just play Doom Guard. So I am... Oh, I can do both. Oh, no, I can't. Duh.
A paltry. Never my wrath.
Yeah, usually Hunter decks are aggro decks. But that's in the, like, the... rank 10 and below, I guess. See what this guy's doing. 2 damage, 2 random enemies. That is fine. That is fine.
A paltry. Get in there and fight, maggot! Never my wrath.
I should have saved the Iron Beak Owl. I shouldn't have used it right here, because if he plays a big card with taunt now, like a Fang Creeper would be fine. I'm trying to think what else is pretty big. One of the Abominations would have been annoying. I can't remember what it's called. The Sledge Belcher, I think. That could have been bad, but he would have played that last turn, not this turn.
Well fought.
So, that's the scumminess of Zoolock for you. I cast 1 spell that game, and 1 minion that costs 5 or more.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul
Alright.
shall be mine.
Priest decks can be pretty obnoxious. This is actually a good starting hand. I'm going to get rid of the Iron Beak Owl, though, because I don't need to open with him. Turn 1, I'll be able to coin out either Nirvana Egg or Direwolf Alpha. I'm leaning towards the Egg, but the Direwolf is the better decision. And the Dark Iron Dwarf is actually pretty good. See, turn 1, I'll be able to get this out. Turn 2, I'll drop the Nirvana Egg. And then turn 3, I'll drop the Haunted Creeper. Unless he plays something turn 1. Then I'll just play the Nirvana Egg.
Is someone injured?
The reason I'm playing the Nirvana Egg instead of the Wolf is because if I play the Wolf, he'll run this guy into the Wolf and then pay 2 and draw a card, as well as deal damage to my Wolf. So I don't want that. And this way there's a repercussion.
Must consider.
So adjacent minions have +1. I don't know a lot about priest decks either.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay. So I could play the Voidwalker, which I probably will. Or I can play the Direwolf and run that into that. I think that's the best decision here. That way next turn I can potentially Abusive Sergeant and finish off the Cleric. And that way all Voidwalkers will all Taunted Creeper.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Dang it. I guess I can still Abusive Sergeant though. So Abusive Sergeant. And yeah, Haunted Creeper, because I kind of want him to run this guy into one of these guys. So next turn, I will run the Abusive Sergeant into the Shattered Sun Cleric, and then I'll hit him in the head for 5. I think. Well, actually, it'll be 6. Crap.
Why do you call?
You call that a weapon?
I must consider.
Trying to think what else he could do. Because he does have a card full of hands. I do have a reasonable amount of cards, but none of them are that good. What is up with all of these, dude? Why can't clerics just play their own decks? Crying out loud. So I could deal 13 damage this turn, or I could establish board control.
I wonder.
I should establish board control. I'm gonna deal the damage. That way I have Fatal this turn. So he has to trade pieces with my pieces, otherwise he's gonna lose. Trying to think what could come into play. He could potentially Holy Nova. What else could he do? Good. Hunter Creeper. Is that it? Why is he still playing if that's all he's got?
You have been.
Okay. There we go. I got 20 spells. This is why Zulak decks are scummy, because I can win with them. Bum 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 bum.
Gul'dan
Versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
So this is actually a pretty good opening hand. The Soul Fibers can go. You don't need removal right at the start, in my opinion. And I don't want to start with the whole time removal in my hand. I want to be drawing removal. Alright, Leper Gnome. Because it's overall just a good card, it's cost effective. So he's playing an aggro hunter, by the looks of it. So I can drop the... I guess I should do one of each. And no Void Walkers could talk. I just thought they were just like... Whoa! This card is stupid. RNG, Z, 3 cost, for 3.
Why do you call?
He has to run... Yeah, okay. He has to run this into that, unless he has something in his hand, then I could be taking 4 damage, but I don't think he does. I guess he won't run that. Gosh, dang it. That card is stupid good. I should have killed it. Oh my gosh. So one of the major disadvantages of playing a deck like this is you don't have any board control, or you don't have any board wipes, so it's very difficult to establish board control. Well, it's not difficult, it's difficult to establish it against an aggro hunter like this. I'm trying to think what cards I could potentially pull. Doomguard is not one of the cards I could pull that would save me. See, I am dealing more damage each turn than he is. Hopefully I'll be able to get 2 more of these. I'm hoping he'll use his Eagle Horn bow and attack the Doomguard and have all these guys attack the Doomguard. Apparently not. He doesn't want to do that. He has to do something about the Doom Guard, though. He could have another Hunter's Mark, which... that's possible. I'm trying to think who else has removal that good. Crap. If only I had kept that freaking Whisper thing. Let's see, he has 9 damage next turn, and I have Fatal the following turn. If he doesn't do anything about it. Do I should have done? Nah. Oh, wait. Wow, that was retarded. I can't believe I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we'll play one more, then we'll call it good. I feel kind of dumb because I threw that game. I think I was at a disadvantage anyway. But... I'm trying to think... trying to think what I should have done instead. Because if I run the Doom Guard into the Hyena, he would have two 2/2 Hyenas.
Your soul shall be mine.
Clear out the removal and the Defender of Argus. There we go. This is actually a really, really good starting hand. So I'll open up with New Ruby and Egg.
My greetings.
Actually, there was a button for F off. Deal damage and draw a card. Not a big deal. He's really hoping to top deck something, I think. I'm in pretty good control this game. That Nirvana egg opener is pretty good. The turn 1 egg, turn 2, 4 damage to the head. And in this case I did 6. Let's see, Defender of Argus. I should be able to dominate this guy. I can't think of what he can pull out turn 5. Yeah, if he's got Healing Touch, there's something wrong. Basically, once you don't have control of the board by that much, you're doing something wrong. That was an interesting choice by him. I don't quite have Fatal. Alright, so we can flip a coin here. We can either go the safe route and play Defender of Argus and give both our wolves +1/+1. Or we can go the coin flip route. I guess 5, 11. The coin flip route can't even win it for us. Hmm. 6 health. He could drop an A-bomb. Druids also have some pretty good pieces with taunt. Interesting choice by him. Yep. Alright, that was quick. I'll play another.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
So I do go first this time, but I do have that same opener that I really, really like available to me. It's just delayed because I can't get it out till turn 3 as opposed to just turn 2. But it should work out alright. I do have a little bit later of a hand. It's a little bit more top heavy than I usually have. Another power overwhelming.
Job's done.
It's kind of odd not getting any of my 1-drops turn 1. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. So next turn I'll be able... Well, I could drop 2 power overwhelmings and deal a freaking ton of damage. 8 damage. As well as have a 4/4 out. I don't think that's a good idea. I think I should save my power overwhelming for something else. Ooh, and a knife juggler. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. Do this. And with that. End turn, and we'll get an additional damage off because of the death rattle. I don't usually get knife juggler actually. Like, I don't pull him very often. So it's pretty nice to have him right now. Bum, bum, bum.
I must consider.
Yeah, heal yourself. That means he doesn't have wrap right now, but he could potentially have a late game. Silence? Okay, that's aggravating.
Put this apple on your head.
It's
The second knife juggler. Yeah, I don't usually see my knife jugglers. If I do, they get removed pretty quick, because knife juggler's a good card. That's almost like a perfect top deck right there. Let's see. Doomguard is stupid good too. 5/7 for 5. Plus charge. I mean, you discard 2 cards, but usually with the Zoolock deck, you don't have any cards in your hand anyway. So, Ruben Egg's pretty good. I think it's only good in the Zoo deck though.
Must consider.
You have to have a method of killing it off. Another one? Do I still have Fatal? I don't think I do. Now I do.
my shield for Argo.
There we go. I got nowhere because I dropped a game. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great night, and I'll see you all next time.